Hey besties, welcome back to my channel. Today I'll be showing you how I was able to cut and sew this beautiful two-piece with free short. If this is what you're interested in, I bet you keep on watching. Without further ado, let's dive into the video. I'll be using 2 yards of fabric and pattern paper for cutting illustration. I'll come down by 2 inches all the way to the end of the pattern paper. This will serve as my waistband and waistline. Then after marking the dot, I connect it with a ruler. Then for the vertical part of the pattern paper, I'll come in by 1 inch all the way down. After marking the dot, I'll also connect it with a stretch ruler. After connecting the dot from the starting point of the waistline, I'll come in by half an inch, connect it to the vertical line. This helps to give curve to the short. Then to get my waist measurement, my actual waist measurement is 30. I'll add 5 inch for the pleat, then divide it into 4, which is 8.7. You come down by 10 inch, which is your crouch length. How to get your crouch? You divide your hip by 4. My hip is 36, divided by 4 is 9. Then I add 1 inch, making it 10 to give it ease. And I join the line. I come up by 2 inch and also draw a straight line. This will serve as my hip point. Then from the hip line, I'll be getting my hip measurement. My hip measurement is 36 divided by 4, which is 9. Then I'll also come down by 9 inch at the crouch line. To get my actual short length, I'll be minusing 2 inch for the waistband. Then I'll come down by 17, which is my actual short length. Then add extra 1 inch for seam allowance. Then I'll draw a straight line to connect the dot. I'll draw a straight line from the waist measurement to the crouch measurement. Then from the starting point of my hemline, I will come in by half an inch and connect it to the vertical line. This also will give the down curve. Remember, my hip measurement is 9. That's 36 divided by 4, which is 9. Then I will now divide the 9 divided by 4, which will give me 2. Then I will extend it from the crouch line like so. Then I'll extend the line to meet the hip measurement. You can use a curve rule or freehand, it's optional. Then I'll come down to the hemline to get my thigh measurement. My thigh measurement is 22, divided by 2 is 11. But I'll be using 10.5 because of the half inch that was minus for the hem curve. Then I'll connect the whole lines together. I'll be adding extra 1.5 inch for sewing allowance. Then I'll join the lines together. From the inner waistline, I will come down by half an inch, connect it to the outer waistline. This helps to give the curve out the tummy. Then I'll cut everything out. This is the front piece. I'll be using the front pattern to get the back pattern. I'll come up by 2 inch and connect it down to the waistline. Reason because I want my butt to sit properly. And I'll be adding extra 2 inch to the side and connect it all the way down. Then I'll be placing the front pattern on the fabric to cut it out. I'll be adding extra half an inch so that it will give me more allowance when sewing. For the back side, I'll also add extra half inch to all sides and cut it out. So this was my initial pattern of pleating the short with side zipper, but later changed my mind to put it a center zipper so that I can have a little bit of snatched waist, so which made me to change the pattern of pleating because the fabric wasn't enough. I'll go ahead to fix the center zipper. I'm done fixing my center zipper. From that side of the zipper, you come in by 4-inch. Mark it, pinch it up a little, up to 1/2 inch, then pin it down with your pin with the fabric. You do the same thing at the other side of the fabric and stitch it all together. When you are done, you iron out the pleats and do the same thing to the back side. Please, if you've watched up to here, I would like you to subscribe to my YouTube channel, like, comment and share so it reaches other people. With that, I am motivated to do more tutorials that will be requested from you guys. Thank you. When I'm done, I'll iron it out, then join the front side to the back side. I've already folded the hem part, so the next thing I will do is to check the waist measurement if it's actually my waist measurement, so I can have that snatchy look around the waist. So I'll take my waist measurement and use 1 inch all the way down because I want the trouser to be a bit free on me. Then after I'm done marking, I'll take it to the sewing machine and join. Here I'm done sewing it, and now I'll be adding my waistband. I'll be gumming it with gum stay, and I'll be leaving a little bit of opening where I'll be sewing it to my main fabric. Reason because you don't sew on the gum stay. Then you fold it like so, iron it out and fold it again. Then my waistband is ready. This is how I attach it to my main fabric. Please don't forget, when you're about to fix your waistband, you don't start from here. Rather, you start from here to fix it or to sew it with the sewing machine. I'm done fixing it and my short is ready. Next thing, we'll go ahead to cut the top. I'll be folding the fabric into 4 because I want to get the front and back together. The sleeve also is cut together, so I'll be using 3 inch for the length and 1 inch for the depth because I am cutting the back piece first before cutting the front side. So I go ahead and measure my shoulder. My shoulder is 8. From the shoulder, you come down by 1 inch and connect it. That's the shoulder slope. This is basically the normal basic pattern of cutting bubu. Then from the shoulder slope, you connect it down to the place you want your sleeve to be, or will I say your sleeve length. From where the sleeve length stop, you come down by 9 inch, which is your armhole. Then from the 9 inch, you come in by 3 or 4.5 inch before marking it down to the hem. Then you come in by so and curve it all the way down. So the next thing is to cut it out. For the front neckline, I'll come down by 9, then connect it to the upper neck width. I'll use another fabric to draft out what I'll be using to turn the front neckline and also do the facing. Place the front fabric on the facing, then you cut it out. This one is optional. You can make it bigger, you can make it smaller. It depends on the size of facing that you want. Then you cut it out. When you do, you get the exact shape that you have in front of the neckline. Now this is the right way to place your facing so that when you put it in front, you don't put the wrong side in front of your facing. This can be very confusing. Pay attention. You place your fabric in a way that the wrong side of the fabric will be facing you. Then the facing that we've cut out, also place it so that the wrong side also will face you. Then you stitch it all around. You stitch the place that I'll be putting the pin these are the places that you will stitch. Also, when fixing your own, I'll suggest you use pin to hold it all around so that when you're stitching it, it doesn't move. You place your pin 1 inch away from the sewing line so that when you're sewing it, the pin doesn't obstruct you. This is how you turn it so that you get the actual facing or the desired facing or center front that you are looking for. See how it's turned out. You see it's not hard. After stitching the inner corner of the neckline, then you pleat a little, like you fold a little edge of the front facing, so you stitch it all the way down to the hemline. So I'm done stitching it. I'll make a little notching at the V point so it enables me to turn it and makes it to fit properly. Then you fold the edges just the way I showed you earlier before stitching it. You can use pin to hold it. So I'm done with the facing. I'll be adding this button to it to give it a little design so it doesn't look all plain. I'll be using a hand needle to stick the button to the fabric. Now I'm done stitching the button and voila, the two-piece is ready. Thank you guys so much for watching. Please subscribe if you've not yet subscribed, like, comment and share. I'll see you on my next one.